Life is uncertain. We all experience moments of fear, doubt, and insecurity. But what if you had a toolkit to help you navigate those difficult times? What if you could tap into a source of strength within yourself, even when the world feels overwhelming? Welcome to The Light We Carry, Overcoming in Uncertain Times by Michelle Obama. This book is more than just a memoir. It's a guide to resilience, a conversation about hope, and a reminder that we all have light within us. In this video, we'll explore the most powerful lessons from The Light We Carry, using compelling stories, relatable examples, and actionable insights to help you find your own strength. If you're ready to embrace your light and make a difference, hit that like button and subscribe for more inspiring content. Now, let's get started. Embracing uncertainty and finding strength. Life is unpredictable. Michelle Obama begins the book by acknowledging the deep uncertainties we all face, whether it's global challenges, personal struggles, or moments of self-doubt. But instead of being paralyzed by fear, she encourages us to develop tools to navigate these uncertainties. One of her key lessons is that fear is natural, but it doesn't have to define us. She shares personal stories of facing uncertainty, whether it was stepping into the White House as the First Lady, raising her daughters under public scrutiny, or even the personal struggles of feeling like she wasn't good enough. She calls this the struggle of otherness, something many of us experience at different points in our lives. So, how do we overcome this fear? By focusing on the things we can control. She encourages building small, intentional habits that anchor us, like routines, reflection, and self-care. For example, when she felt overwhelmed by the pressures of public life, she relied on simple, grounding routines, like morning workouts, spending time with family, and knitting. Yes, knitting. It may seem surprising, but for her, it was a way to channel anxiety into something productive and meditative. The lesson here? When life feels chaotic, return to the simple, stabilizing habits that bring you peace. These small practices may not change the world overnight, but they build resilience and help us navigate uncertainty with a sense of control. She also reminds us that uncertainty is universal, but so is resilience. Many people, from leaders to everyday individuals, have found strength in small, consistent actions. The key is to keep moving forward, even when the path ahead is unclear. The power of connection and community. Michelle Obama emphasizes that we are not meant to navigate life alone. The light we carry is a call to embrace connection and seek strength in our relationships. She shares how friendships, mentorships, and family relationships have been essential in her own journey. She speaks about her mother, Marian Robinson, who taught her resilience through quiet strength. She talks about her friendships with women who uplift her and remind her of her worth. And of course, she shares insights from her marriage to Barack Obama, how their partnership thrives not because it's perfect, but because they actively work on it, communicate, and allow each other space to grow. One of the book's most touching lessons is the idea that true friendships act as lighthouses, people who help guide us back to ourselves when we feel lost. Think about someone in your life who has been a lighthouse for you. Maybe it's a mentor who believed in you when you didn't believe in yourself. Maybe it's a close friend who lifts you up during tough times. The takeaway? Invest in relationships that nourish you, and don't be afraid to lean on others when you need support. Strength doesn't mean going it alone. It means knowing when to ask for help. This also applies to community engagement. Michelle Obama talks about the power of service, how lifting others up can actually strengthen our own sense of purpose, whether it's volunteering, mentoring, or simply being present for someone in need. Acts of connection bring meaning to our lives. The more we reach out, the more we realize that we are all connected and that our struggles are shared. Self-doubt and overcoming the not enough trap. One of the most relatable struggles Michelle Obama discusses is the feeling of not being enough. She calls this the fearful mind, that little voice inside us that whispers, "We're not smart enough, talented enough, or worthy enough." Sound familiar? It happens to all of us. Even someone as accomplished as Michelle Obama has moments of doubt. But here's her advice. Instead of fighting those thoughts, acknowledge them and then challenge them. She gives an example from her childhood, being told she wasn't Princeton material by a school counselor. She could have let that define her. Instead, she pushed forward, attended Princeton, and later Harvard Law. She proves that the opinions of others don't have to shape our destiny. A practical tool she suggests? Affirmations. Speak to yourself with kindness. Instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," reframe it. "I am learning and growing every day." Confidence isn't something you either have or don't have. It's something you build over time by showing up, even when it's uncomfortable. She also emphasizes that self-doubt thrives in isolation. Talking to others, seeking mentorship, and sharing experiences can help dismantle those fears. When we see that even successful people experience doubt, it reminds us that we're not alone. Finding purpose and using your light. So, what do we do with our strengths? Michelle Obama encourages us to use our light, our unique talents, experiences, and perspectives to make a positive impact in the world. She shares that one of the most fulfilling parts of her journey was using her platform to help others. Whether it was launching initiatives for girls' education or advocating for healthier school lunches, she found purpose in service. But she makes it clear, you don't need a big platform to make a difference. Your light can shine in small, everyday ways, through kindness, mentorship, volunteering, or simply being a supportive friend. She also reminds us that purpose isn't something we find once and for all. It's something we create through action. The best way to discover your purpose is to engage with the world, try new things, and see what ignites your passion. If you're feeling stuck, ask yourself, what do I care about? How can I contribute? The answers don't have to be grand. Even small acts of kindness and leadership can create ripples of change. Section 5. Practical Tools for Resilience. To wrap up, Michelle Obama offers practical tools for resilience. Develop a toolkit of habits. Find activities that ground you, whether it's journaling, exercise, or creative hobbies like Michelle's knitting. Surround yourself with positive influences. Choose friends and mentors who uplift you and remind you of your potential. Reframe negative thoughts. When self-doubt creeps in, counter it with self-compassion and a growth mindset. Engage in something bigger than yourself, whether through community work, activism, or simple acts of kindness. Contributing to something meaningful gives you strength. The book is a reminder that uncertainty is a part of life, but we are capable of navigating it with courage, connection, and purpose. So, what resonated with you the most? Do you have a habit or practice that helps you stay grounded during tough times? Let me know in the comments. If you found value in this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more inspiring content, and share it with someone who could use a little light today. Remember, no matter what life throws your way, you carry light within you. Keep shining, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video.